Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to our FM26 beta save with Arsenal Women, part 9 now I think. And it is time for our Champions League semi-final against Manchester United. This is going to be absolutely insane. We have 2 legs to play. In between these 2 legs is a game against Aston Villa, which could be incredibly crucial to our hopes of winning the WSL. So, I'm going to attempt to show you both of these legs against Manchester United. If there is something important that happens in the game against Aston Villa, you will see it. But we are having people return from injury. We're bringing in Greenwood in place of Robin Moy after the last game, which I rotated a little bit. And the great news is the fact that Chloe Kelly is back and training fully. She is going to be a huge boon for us to have back. She won't be starting, but she will be an option off of the bench if we need her, which is going to be huge. It's such good news. Mariona is not quite fit yet, nor is Emily Fox. And to be quite honest, I don't think I'm even going to take Emily Fox. I will keep Naishwanger on the bench, and we will soldier through with the squad we've got. Caitlin Ford is looking a little leggy, which is a little bit worrying, so we're going to play Cersei instead of Caitlin Ford, and that will be the team that plays Manchester United. Russo is up to the 30 goal mark for the season in all competitions. She is having a fantastic season, and we need the absolute best from her over these 2 legs. Manchester United are on an incredible run. We are at the Emirates today. And so, the second leg will be at Manchester United's home ground. This is not going to be easy. It's absolutely not going to be easy. It's Manchester United. It's everything at stake. A place in the final of the Champions League is at stake. We kick off. Oh boy. Williamson nods it back to Daphne Van Domselaar. Gets her touch on the ball on the almost 2nd minute mark. Throws it out to Alex Greenwood, who advances with the ball. She loves to do so. Finds a long ball in behind to find Alessia Russo. First chance for Alessia Russo. And she puts it in the back of the net. There's not even a 2nd minute on the clock yet. And it is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Exactly the start we needed. We need a good display here at the Emirates. And that is how we want to start it. Absolutely fantastic from Russo and Greenwood. 1 shot, 1 on target, 1 goal. That's exactly what we need. Okay. Now it's a case of let's control the game. Let's play our game, but we need to be clinical. Man United will have a platform to work off of when we play them in the away leg. And we want that platform to be as thin as possible. If we can get a good win here, it'll be huge. Not many highlights in this first half an hour. The only highlight we've seen is the Russo goal. The only shot on target has been the Russo goal until now. Now we're getting a few more shots on target, but we're not seeing any highlights. Which, although is good because we're leading, the lead is very slender. Very slender indeed. We need more goals, I think. I would not like to go to Manchester United with only a 1 goal lead. Eve Charles winning the ball back on the left-hand side. Goes back to Daphne Van Domselaar, who will give it to Alex Greenwood. On to Palova. To Greenwood. Palova, long ball out to McCabe on the right-hand side. Finds Olivia Smith. And that is half-time. Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0 in the first leg of the Champions League semi-final. It has been a good display, but I feel we need a little bit more. The away leg is going to be really difficult and we want to give ourselves a suitable cushion. We kick off in the second half. PG affair, that's for sure. You can tell that via the XG margins. But I feel like we need that bit more And I'm hoping we can get it. Corner here, right-hand side. We swung in by Katie McCabe on the left foot. Big ball in, headed straight away. But it's back to Palovo, comes find McCabe. McCabe in a lot of space, running into the area. McCabe hits the bar. The good save by Tullis Joyce in the Manchester United goal. I think it's Tullis Joyce, or is it Sheridan? It's Sheridan. We are having chances, but we are not putting this game to bed, and it is ever so slightly worrying, and I think it is time to bring back Chloe Kelly. Chloe Kelly is going to come on for Cersei on the left-hand side. Let's see what she can do here. I think we're also going to bring Kim Little on for Palova. Get some fresh legs on the field. Hopefully Chloe Kelly can have a good return. Neve Charles with the throw-in on the left-hand side. She will find Mornham. Back to Charles and back to Greenwood. Long ball out to Katie McCabe on the right-hand side. On to Olivia Smith. Olivia Smith will run the right wing. Finds herself in the penalty in plenty of space. Olivia Smith! And Smith delivers exactly what we've been looking for. 5 goals in 9 matches for her. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. Very, very good from Olivia Smith, and that has been missing from her game in recent matches. I have not been seeing that from Olivia Smith, and I want to see more of it. Huge stuff. A 2-0 lead now. Good stuff. Another throw-in on the right-hand side with Katie McCabe here. She'll find Mornham. Back to Katie McCabe. She's looking for a shot, and it goes straight over the bar. She did put a very nice shot like that away in a game off camera, I think. So I can't blame her for going for that one. We're approaching the last 10 minutes of this one at the Emirates. We are totally in control of this match. Manchester United yet to register a shot on target in this match. Very, very good stuff. We've been defensively incredibly solid, and that's what we love to see. Approaching the 90th minute mark now. 4 minutes added on in this Champions League semi-final first leg. And that should be it. Job done at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 0. We limited Manchester United to no shots on target and an XG of 0.02. Only 2 shots in the entire match. That is really, really good, because I've been getting inbox messages about this Manchester United team being on a hell of a run. So that is fantastic, and we also managed to get Chloe Kelly on the field for her return too. She hadn't exactly hit the ground running, but we can't expect that when she's been out for nearly 3 months. Wow, that is exactly what we wanted to see. Now our attentions return to the league. We face Aston Villa in what could be a title-winning game, but it will be dependent on what Chelsea do in their game. So, I will be back if there is something happening in that game. If not, it will be the Champions League second leg of the semi-final against Manchester United. Right, it is time for our Champions League semi-final second leg against Manchester United away. So, in the meantime, we had the game against Aston Villa. We did beat them 3-1, but as of yesterday today in game, they were the early kickoff. They kicked off at 12:30 in the WSL. Chelsea have won 4-0. So, the WSL will go down to the final day with us having a 3-point advantage over Chelsea. But now it is 8 o'clock that same day, and it is time for us to take the stage in the Champions League semi-final second leg. So, we have most of our squad available. Only Beth Mead is not fit, and she is almost back to fitness. The only thing is, Fox is back, and I think I will actually play Fox, because she's not completely down on sharpness. Whereas Mariana Cardente and Chloe Kelly are both still lacking sharpness, so they are going to be substitutions that come on rather than them starting the game, because I think them starting the game is a little bit of a push right now. So, this is our team for the Champions League semi-final second leg. We are leading 2-0 on aggregate, against Manchester United. If we can prevent a loss here by any means necessary, we will be in the Champions League final to face either Bayern Munich or Barcelona, I believe, is the other semi-final, which I believe Barcelona won that first leg 3-2 against Bayern Munich. So it should be very interesting. Is there more pressure on you to perform in a big match against a rival like Manchester United? No. Is Mark Skinner able to handle the pressure as well as you? Yeah, I wouldn't surprise me. Any chance of a few words about your tactical approach? No. Daphne Van Domsel starts again. Absolutely. She is my goalkeeper. We are at the Lee Sports Village, I'm assuming. Lovely big red roofs. And it is time for the Champions League semi-final second leg. We kick off. Okay. We need to remain strong defensively. That's what we want. Niamh Charles on the left-hand side gets past her player, crosses in, finds Russo, but Russo can't get her head to it. That falls out to the right-hand side, but Melvin Mallard's picked this up for Manchester United. She goes long to try and find Elizabeth Turland. Niamh Charles heads away and Cooney Cross goes on the end of it. Palova, long ball over the top, can find Russo. Russo through. Russo puts it away! Will there be a VAR check for offside? No, there will not. Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1. On the 5th minute, it is now 3-0 on aggregate, and that is exactly the start we were looking for. It is an older style of football, the Route 1 style of football, the ball over the top for the chasing Russo, but it is working, and Russo has really given us an advantage now. Manchester United are going to have to come out and play here. Ellie Carpenter on the right-hand side, on loan from Chelsea. Finds Jess Park. Jess Park through to Liz Turland. She's got a chance here. Liz Turland, and it's 1-1. Within 10 minutes, we've seen a goal for either side. This is going to be a match and a half. That's for sure. Now 3-1 on aggregate to Arsenal. Boy, oh boy, this is going to be a journey. It was too easy for Liz Turland to just sort of run through there. We need to make that a little bit more difficult. Very even match so far. Niamh Charles on the left-hand side. Advances with the ball. Can she find a ball into the area? No, she goes short to Palova. Palova can't find Ford, and that's moved away. Turland picks it up. Turland tackled by Cooney Cross though. Palova. Back to Cooney Cross, and we'll go back to Alex Greenwood. Finds Cooney Cross. Long ball over the top to Caitlin Ford. And that's saved by Sheridan, but the assistant referee's flag is up, so that will be offside. Woo! Both teams really in this. Really in this. We're not even hit the 20th minute mark. Okay. Manchester United in possession in their own half. Maya Letizier. Manchester United playing with that back three with wing backs. Caitlin Ford dispossesses Rolfoot. Long ball to Smith. I think that was Rolfoot. Smith. Cooney Cross with loads of space. And she has missed the target, unfortunately. Can't give our midfielders that sort of space. They will punish you eventually. Mariona would have loved that, I can't lie. Or, as it stands, this is fine. We just cannot let Manchester United get into it. Toon, wasteful with the ball, finds, and it comes to Palova. Cooney Cross advancing with the ball in the centre. Does she find someone? No, it goes back to Palova. Palova back to Leah Williamson. Emily Fox on the right-hand side. Olivia Smith beats her player, finds Emily Fox in lots of space. Emily Fox goes in, and it's loose, and Monham puts it in. It's a loose ball. I'm not sure if it comes off of Sheridan in the Manchester United goal or off the post, but it comes loose, and Frida Monham in those areas just doesn't miss. And is Manchester United 1, Arsenal 2 on the night, 4-1 on aggregate. And we've restored our lead on the night, which is what we want. And we're starting to get on top a little bit, which is also what we want. The Champions League final is calling. There's 60 minutes left in the match, but we have a substantial lead on aggregate. We just need to stay solid defensively, and we will make it. Dominating things now, to be honest. The shots are all coming our way, and that's half time with us leading. Exactly what we want to see, and it's notable that Toon is putting up a 6.3 for Manchester United right now. She's not able to get into the game. We've shut her down very well. I think it is time to substitute Emily Fox. Going to bring on Katie McCabe. And Caitlin Ford is looking a little leggy, so we're going to bring on Chloe Kelly, who I think is now ready to play a major role. But I am going to play her as an inside forward. I think we may get a little bit of cool play from Chloe Kelly in that respect. And it also hasn't used up any of our stoppages as well, so we can make incremental substitutions if we want to. Right, second half. It's going to be interesting to see if we can just, you know, nullify the game in a way. I think that's the best way to put it. But we do have threat now, especially with Chloe Kelly on the field. Back from injury, Palova finding Russo over the top. Russo in the area. Russo! Well, that's offside though. And we will be staying at that 2-1 scoreline. Or 3-1 scoreline. Wait. Has it been disallowed? VAR's checking it. It has been disallowed. Okay. 2-1 scoreline then. I'm not used to the new VAR interaction. And I'm not used to VAR, to be honest, because there's no VAR in the WSL. Right, Palova. Long ball out to Smith on the right-hand side. Can she find a cross? She does. Cut out by Northland Owen, but goes up to Liz Turland, who finds Malvine Mallard on the left-hand side. But Katie McCabe wins it back. Nice and fresh. Coming on at half-time. Finds Kelly. Russo. Kelly's in here. Can Kelly shoot? No, she finds Russo. Is that offside? VAR will be looking at it once more. I'm surprised Kelly didn't take that on herself. VAR check. It's upheld. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 3. Alessia Russo and an assist from the one and only Chloe Kelly returning from injury. It's now 5-1 on aggregate, and it's tough to see a way back for Manchester United. I think it's time to start making some changes. It's time for Mariona to come on for Mornham. I think. Yes. I also think it is time for Kelly to move to the right-hand side and to bring on Selena Cersei on the left. I'd like to rest Cooney Cross if possible, but okay, no, I will. That's risky because I'm not going to have any substitutions left, but you know, it is what it is. Let's hope we don't come across any injuries. But reaching the 70th minute now. Neechars winning the header. Finds Cersei. Cersei long to Kelly on the right-hand side. Kelly finds a ball in, but it's a bit short for Mariona. Finds its way up to Melvin Mallard. Turland has got past Leah Williamson here. Greenwood coming across the cover, but she's now past both of them. Turland. Great save by Daphne van Domslaar. And that is why she is our goalkeeper. That's for sure. We now cross the 70th minute mark. Hopefully the substitutions aren't going to disrupt the team too badly. Let Manchester United back into this. But they do need to find 4 goals in 10 minutes, and that's going to be a very tall order for any team. I'm not seeing much in terms of highlights either, which is always good. We love to see that. Not going to change anything. Don't feel the need to change anything. It's not close at the moment in scoreline either. So now only 2 minutes left. Hines for Man United on loan from us. Finds Janssen. Turner. Northland. Finds Maya Letizier. Riviere. It's a Fella. Fella on the right-hand side. Finds space into the penalty area. Fella. Played by Dan Domson. Somehow Ella Toon has not scored. I do not know how that has ricocheted to the point where Ella Toon's not scored, and I'm noticing that Chloe Kelly has picked up a slight knock again. This is very, very unfortunate, but it only seems to be a light knock, and hopefully that's how it stays. Luna Cersei finds a long ball over to top to Russo, but Sheridan will be there ahead of Russo. We are approaching the 90th minute in this Champions League semi-final second leg. And we are in a commanding position. Fella up to Ella Toon. Ella Toon, Fella over the top to Turland. Turland in space. Greenwood recovers though. 3 minutes added on. 2 minutes played. Toon on the ball again. Getting into the game for Manchester United. Toon. All the way out to Fella on the right-hand side. Finds Toon again. Toon. Out to Riviere, who nods it on to Fella. fellow and lots of space on the right-hand side. And that goes just wide of that Daphne Van Dom's last goal. Man United are testing us here, but we have won. Manchester United 1, Arsenal 3, 5-1 on aggregate. We are into the Champions League final. And it only now remains to be seen who we will play. Will it be Barcelona? Or will it be Bayern Munich? Oh, it's been a long, long season, but we are in the position where we could win several trophies, which is really, really good. That is a commanding win against Manchester United. I was expecting that to be a lot closer. So that is pretty damn huge. Chloe Kelly is injured, but it's only a bruised shin. She'll be out for 1 to 2 days. That is not anything to worry about. Kelly will definitely be available for all of the run-in, hopefully, unless she gets injured in a further match. But that is going to be it for this one. There is an FA Cup semi-final against London City Lionesses that I'm not going to show because we have a lot of big fixtures coming up. I want to show you that last game against Liverpool because that is a huge game. We have a Champions League final now to watch, and possibly, if we get past London City, an FA Cup final. So it'll be at least 2 final, perhaps 2 trophy lists in the next video. It'll be definitely the game against Liverpool for the WSL final match of the season, and then it will depend on what comes first, or maybe we'll do all 3 games in one video. We will see, but there may also be an FA Cup final. There may also, well, there'll probably be a Champions League final. But thank you very much for watching this one. If you liked it, give it a like, subscribe if you are new, hit the bell icon if you want to stay up to date with the rest of this series. We are coming to a very big conclusion of this season now, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.